Thank you so much to the sponsor of today's video, which is Necessaire.
I know I show you guys a lot of my morning routine in these vlogs, but today I wanted to switch it up. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my nighttime routine for some good old self-care. I also wanted to introduce you to my current favorites that have been such a staple in my routine. Necessaire's The Body 3-Step products, which includes 3 of their essential products. We have the body wash, which not only do I love, my boyfriend loves as well. Then we have the body lotion, which I realized after using this product how much I've been neglecting like this part of my body. I take care of the skin on my face so much, but I used to really neglect my body. Right as I get out of the shower, I use it and I feel so good. My skin eats it up, which again made me realize how much I've been neglecting this part. And last but not least, this is the newest product that I've been trying out from them. I've been using it over the last 2 weeks. I'm obsessed. I don't think I'm ever gonna go back to any other deodorant. I have officially found my new favorite. It doesn't have aluminum, parabens, nothing that you shouldn't be putting on your body. I hope you guys enjoy this self-care nighttime routine.
Necessaire designs personal care items that are good for our health and support our wellness. One of my favorite things about this brand is the fact that they adhere to the EU standards for clean and safe beauty. Today I bring you the Body 3-Step. These are 3 body care essentials that are packed with facial grade ingredients for better skin. I love all 3 of these. I cannot pick a favorite, which is why they are an essential, I think. We have the body wash, which is formulated with niacinamide and omega-rich oils to help cleanse, nourish, and balance the skin. This body wash has completely made me stop wearing any kind of sprays or perfumes just because it smells so good. It features 3 aromatherapy scents, so we have eucalyptus, sandalwood, or bergamot. Next, we have the body lotion, which is also formulated with niacinamide and peptides to help support the skin's natural barrier. This lotion feels like I'm giving my skin a multivitamin. It feels so good. It's glowy after. You just apply it all over your body and then you massage until it's absorbed. And last but certainly not least, we have the deodorant gel, which actually has 5% AHA to combat odor. It also treats discoloration and minimizes bumps, which is something that I know a lot of people struggle with. I used to struggle with this as well. It rolls on clear, meaning it's not going to get any white residue on your clothes. The Body 3-Step is currently available for $50. The retail value at the moment is $65, so you save $15. And with my promo code, MarianaD10, you'll now be able to take off an additional 10%. Winding down and relaxing before bed has been so crucial for managing my stress. There's something about getting into a bath with a good book that just feels so nice. I also add some Epsom salt crystals to it, which help your body with soreness. So if you ever have a very intense workout and the next day you're feeling extremely sore, that's something that could help ease that.
I don't know if you guys can hear the wind. Insanely windy today in LA. It's kind of freaking my dog out. It just keeps following me around. I feel so bad. I wish I could make it go away. I went to hot yoga this morning. It was so nice. A big topic on my channel obviously is getting in tune with your body, training and eating and sleeping in a way that is fueling you. I have no idea what's happening. It's like a minute later and it looks like it's nighttime. I spent such a long time not being in tune with my body and just literally being a robot, working out when my body was telling me to rest, eating foods that were causing me inflammation and depression and digestive issues and everything. It's just been so nice to reflect on that period of my life and appreciate like where I am right now. Last year when I finally kind of understood the importance of rest and different types of movement, I also started to do research on your cycle and how to exercise throughout the different parts of your cycle. And it's been so interesting to learn about those things because it's something that used to be so foreign to me. I will never forget when it would be like the day or 2 before my period and I would be at the gym, absolutely exhausted, PMSing. I would be craving rest like no other, and I would be doing the complete opposite. I would be pushing my body even more because I was under this impression that if you're tired, it's just an excuse. You just gotta push through that, and that is so not it. Yes, of course, there are days where you're just plain lazy and sometimes you do need that extra push. But if you feel like you cannot do a high intensity workout or a very high volume weightlifting day because you're literally tired and you're about to get your period, there's a reason for that. It's because your hormones are in a completely different state than they were a couple weeks ago. So I want to talk about that because I think that's so interesting and I don't want to mess this up, so I have a few notes written down. We all know that our cycle begins with the menstrual phase. That's usually the first day of your period. It's usually when your hormone levels are at their lowest, which is definitely something to keep in mind. In terms of exercise, it's recommended to do gentle yoga, walking, stretching. It's also a really good time to journal, reflect on how you feel, take a look at like old projects that you've done and how this past month has been for you. How do you feel and what do you want to take into the next month? It's been great to like just be aware of that and be like, oh, okay, maybe I'm feeling more creative right now because I'm at this part of my cycle. After your menstrual phase is done, you have the follicular phase. This is typically when your estrogen levels begin to rise and then your body's preparing for ovulation. Estrogen is a very powerful hormone. I notice with myself that usually right after my period is done, I find myself to be extremely motivated. I feel like pushing my body a little bit, and if I feel that way, I usually do it. So this is typically when I'll do my kind of harder hikes. In some of my weightlifting sessions, I'll do some HIIT every once in a while. It's pretty rare because I just don't really like it all that much, but it's a great time to do that because you have estrogen helping you in that department, helping you with your energy. It's also a really good time to just like explore yourself and maybe try new things, maybe take some risks. Like again, you have that hormone helping you in the high stress situations. Then you have your ovulatory phase. This is usually pretty short because you ovulate for maybe 2 to 3 days. It's not that long. You have a surge in your LH, your estrogen, and your testosterone. So again, because there is a surge in all those hormones, cannot stress it enough like how great it's been to be off my birth control for the last 1.5 years and actually feel all these things. And this is not me shitting on birth control. I absolutely positively think it has its place. What's so great about birth control is that it gives women the power over their sexuality and also control over their life. So I think if it's a decision you made for yourself, then all power to you. I think we should all have the option to go on birth control. But I think also a part of being empowered is having enough knowledge and knowing how birth control affects you. When I was on birth control, I felt extremely disconnected from this part of myself. Something to be aware of, especially if you feel like it is affecting you negatively, then maybe it's time to look at alternative options. But again, during the time that you're ovulating, you'll most likely feel like you can do more cardio, more high intensity stuff. I find myself also needing less sleep during that time of my cycle. I feel just as energized on like 7.5 hours of sleep in comparison to when I'm on my period and I need like 9 hours to feel okay. And then last but not least, we have our luteal phase. It's right after you've ovulated. This is usually when your progesterone begins to rise. And this is honestly probably my least favorite part of my cycle. I feel so good, you guys. When I get my period, like the first day of my period even, I feel so much better. The week before is my least favorite part. I feel like I just hold on to a lot more water. I'm more tired. I'm definitely more emotional. But being aware of that has been life-changing. I just know that during that part of my cycle, I need more rest, I need more yoga, I need more patience with myself. I even let my boyfriend know that, hey, it's coming. I'll probably need more love. I'll probably need more reassurance. The easiest way to look at it is, I guess, this would be the time in your cycle to just slow down a little bit in every way. If you can slow down just a little bit in your work, in your personal life, through the way that you exercise, that would be great. And if not, it's okay too. But again, I think if you're conscious of it, you can make some very small adjustments in your life that will probably benefit you more than you actually think. Obviously, I'm no doctor, but this is information that is very readily available online. I don't think a lot of people have the time though to research this on their own. Even with you having a little bit more knowledge, you can then take that and go to your gynecologist and actually ask some really good questions that can hopefully help you figure out how to just live better and be more in sync with your body. Again, I just think a part of what makes us powerful is knowledge. And knowledge how our bodies work is like one of the most basic things that you think we should already have access to in terms of schooling. And I just remember being very upset that this is not information that I learned as a teenager, going through all those hormones and raging all the time and not knowing what the hell is happening to my bodies. But anyways, I'm gonna take Bernard here to the dog park. We have like a wind advisory, so I don't know if that's smart, but he needs a walk, I need to walk. And then we're gonna go out for Nick's dad's birthday tonight, so.
You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. You don't have to call me Will and Jenny.
I try to not be in the house as much Monday through Friday between 9 and 5, unless I'm filming. Obviously I film a lot. So other than that though, if I have computer work, I've been trying to go to coffee shops. I find myself to be a lot more productive. So
We are on our way to a coffee shop right now. This is my little outfit. Brought Bernie with me today because he's very, very scared of the wind. But luckily, he's so chilled that he just curls up in a ball and sits next to me, and he could do that for hours.